Hello, my name is Ben, and I am happy that you have found some time for yourself to meditate. What is meditation? It is the process of making your mind quiet, finding a state of stillness, and paying less attention to your thoughts. It can relieve stress, improve your mood, and help us find calm. Meditation is not necessarily a religious practice, although it can be part of a religious practice if you like. But today, we will not be contemplating religion in any way, or praying, or chanting. Meditation can be very simple. It can be done in complete silence, or even in a very loud place. There is no special environment or special music or lighting that is needed. All that is required is that you choose to spend some time in calm stillness with your mind. For today, all you need to do is listen and follow along as best as you can. We will be spending just over 10 minutes focusing on our hands and our sense of touch. During our meditation, it's very normal to lose concentration or focus. That is okay. Getting distracted is something that happens to everyone who meditates. So let's begin. Close your eyes, or if you prefer, you may leave them open, but let your eyes be soft, relaxed, looking downward. At your own speed, please take 3 or 4 big, deep breaths. Try to stretch your lungs a little. and allow your body to become softer and softer. After a few times, you can just breathe normally. Let your breathing be completely effortless. Just watch the way your body breathes all by itself. Don't worry about how fast or slow or deep or shallow your breathing is. Don't try to control it. Simply observe it. For the next 30 seconds, just let your awareness be fully focused on your breath. Now, notice how it feels in your stomach. See if you find a feeling of inner aliveness in your stomach. Imagine as if your mind is down in your stomach, and your stomach is the center of everything right now. Spend 30 seconds just noticing your breath in your stomach as it rises and falls. And whenever you get distracted, remember that is very normal. You're not doing anything wrong. Just notice that you have become distracted. And then turn your attention back to your stomach and your breath. Now, I'd like you to shift your awareness. I'd like you to notice how it feels in the tips of your fingers right now. Imagine as if your mind is somehow in your fingers. You can touch your fingers against your thumbs at the beginning to orient yourself and focus your attention entirely on your fingertips. Notice how they feel the air around them. Notice their shape and size. Notice any slight movements they make. And find the inner feeling of life in your fingers. Try straightening your fingers firmly. Notice how that feels in your fingertips. Try clenching your fists tightly and notice that feeling. Try wiggling your fingers. Notice how that makes them feel. And notice if your mind starts to wander. And if it does, don't fight it. Just notice that it's wandering. Tell yourself it's okay. And then come back to noticing the feelings in your fingers. Spend another 30 seconds focusing all of your attention on your fingertips as if there is nothing else you can notice in the world right now. You can continue moving them around if you like as you explore how they feel. Now, choose an object or surface near you that you can reach. Maybe even a piece of your clothing or the chair that you are sitting on. Run your fingers over the surface of this item. explore it. Give your complete attention to where your fingers make contact with this item. Notice the textures that you feel in your fingers as you move them across the object. Just notice the feeling of touch without labeling it, without thinking about what you are touching. Notice what it feels like in your body right here, right now, while you are touching this object. And next, you can stay with this same object, or you may choose to switch to a new object to touch. Keep noticing the sensations in your fingertips while you're touching this object. You might find that you are thinking about the object or what it is. This is normal. If you notice your mind wandering off from the simple feeling of touch, just notice that. And then gently bring your attention back to feeling the object just as it is. And spend a final 30 seconds doing this in silence. And now we are about to bring our meditation to an end. When you hear the sound of a bell, you can start to come back to your normal state. You can keep your eyes closed for a bit. but slowly start to bring yourself back to noticing things other than touch. Noticing your thoughts again, other feelings in your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. That is the end of our meditation for today. For the rest of this video, I am going to speak a bit about the mind. And if you like, you can keep listening. What we just did was another technique for finding a state of meditation. As always, our goal is to reach a state where we are aware, but we are not thinking. Or at least we are thinking a bit less and paying less attention to the thoughts that we do have. Focusing on one thing, such as the feeling in our fingers when we touch something, is a way to make our thinking a little quieter. And that can help us relax. And that is what meditation is. I'd like to share a passage with you that is about thoughts and distractions. When people learn to meditate, they often ask about distractions and thoughts that may race through their mind while they are trying to meditate. So here is the passage. Here is a new spiritual practice for you. Don't take your thoughts too seriously. The realm of consciousness is much vaster than thought can grasp. When you no longer believe everything that you think, You step outside of thought and see clearly that the thinker is not who you are. You say, I am not my thoughts or my emotions. I am the space in which they happen. I am the consciousness that notices them. Surrender comes when you no longer ask, why is this happening to me? Whenever you deeply accept this moment as it is, no matter what form it takes, you are still and you are at peace. I like that passage because the good news is there is nothing wrong with the thoughts that race through our minds when we try to meditate. And the solution is simply to observe them instead of being caught up in them. You create some distance from your thoughts. You take them less seriously. To finish, I'd like to encourage you to try meditating each day if you can, even just for a minute. Remember that all you need to do is bring your full attention to one thing. For example, the feeling in your hands and fingers, and allow your thoughts to become a little quieter. You can do this anywhere, anytime, whenever you like. Thank you.